friends, today is the 20th day of Flutter and today we are going to see checkbox and radio buttons. So basically a checkbox is a type of input component which holds the boolean value. It is a GUI element that allows the user to choose multiple options from several selections. While a radio button is a type of input component which holds a specific type of values. Like for that we can create multiple values and then after that we can select a particular value. Now in checkbox a user can answer only in yes or no value. A marked or checked checkbox means yes and an unmarked or unchecked checkbox means no value. While in radio button we are selecting a particular value from a different options. So in that we can select only a single input, while in checkbox we can select multiple options. Now in checkbox we are having one square box in which after clicking it we get a right tick. While in radio button we are having one circular button and on clicking that the color of that button change. So let's jump to the coding section and let's see how to implement it. So here is our app. Now we are just going to remove this container and we'll implement material app. Now the home will be scaffold and just hit Ctrl and S. Now we will create Abba. Now we'll give title, wrap it inside text widget, that is checkbox, and radio button. So just hit Ctrl and S. Now we will remove this debug banner and we'll make it false. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now we will create body of our app. So inside this I'm going to specify one container, and in container the child will be column widget. So we can create multiple child. So for that we have to use children. Now the first one will be checkbox. So we can use this checkbox widget to create checkbox. So just hit Ctrl and S. Okay, we haven't specified any state. First of all just remove it or let it be. First of all we are going to create two variables or one variable for checkbox. So it is the first checkbox, so we will create first box and we will specify it by default false. So here is our first variable, that is first box, which we will pass to our first checkbox and we will specify its value. So now let's jump to this. Now we'll specify its value as an on change. Now here we have created a stateful widget. Why? Because we are going to use set state method. So for using this set state method, our app should be of stateful widget. So just we are going to save this value inside our variable. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see here is one checkbox. Now what we are going to do, we are going to give it some heading. We will create one first. Okay. We will create one heading text and inside this we will specify some text like hobby and just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see here is the hobby tab. Now we will just give some padding and margin to our app. So the padding should be 20 from all sides. Now inside this, the first hobby will be just okay. Just wrap this checkbox inside one row. So now the text will be painting. Now you can see one text is there before this. Okay, just remove this padding. We are getting it at center. So we are also going to wrap it inside row. The first row will be having hobby. Now just give some padding. Okay. Just hit Ctrl and S. Now the first hobby is painting. Similarly, we will create multiple rows for the hobby. So second one can be singing, dancing, or anything. So this is the second one. Now we will just remove this all to only, and we will just make it top 20, left 20. I'll just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see. Now as we have created second checkbox. So for that again we have to create one variable for that is second box, and by default if we make it true by default, then the box will be checked. So instead of this first box we are going to use second box, and instead of this also we are going to make it second box. So now you can see, as we have specified the second box boolean variable as true, so by default the singing checkbox is getting tick mark. So we will just make it false, so that by default it doesn't contain any value. So now just hit Ctrl and S. Now okay, we have to again restart our app so that it can be loaded from the main function. Now you can see both the checkbox are unchecked. Now we can also use some other property of this checkbox, like check color. So we can give the color of our checking, like here you can see the check the tick mark is getting red color. Now similarly we can give some active color also, like now just hit Ctrl and now you can see this box is having green color, that is active color, and the tick mark which is check is having red color. By default it is the checkbox is having blue color and the tick mark is having white color. So we can change its color by using this property. So by this is the one widget through which we can create checkbox, and one other one is so we can checkbox list style. This is the second widget through which we can create a checkbox. So for this we are going to specify some title. So we can use some text inside this only. So it will be like hey, what and it will contain, we can also specify some subtitle also. Before that we will use the previous variable only. So we can specify the value, and we are going to use the first box for this, and on change inside this we have to set the value inside the first box. So just this dot first box equal to value. So now now just hit Control and S. Now you can see here is one text, hey what's up, and it is having one checkbox. Now if we click on this painting checkbox will also be checked. Okay, so as we are having we are using same variable in both the two, we are not able to change the value. Now again we can give some subtitle like fine or something else, and we can also give some icons. So for that we can also specify also use this property secondary, and inside this we can specify the icons. So icons dot hello. So for hand we are not having any symbol, so we will use anything like call or something else. So here you can see, now you can see the value is changed. So here is one icon and here is the subtitle. So now you can see when we will just click it, we again why our value hasn't been changed? Because we haven't specified the set state. So just cut it from here, use the set state method and paste it inside this. Now just hit Ctrl S. Now you can see the value is getting changed, and as we are using same variable for both painting checkbox as well as this checkbox list style, so if we check any of this, both will be affected. So if you do not want this kind of thing, just make separate variables for all of that. So this was all about the checkbox. Now we are going to create radio buttons. Now for radio buttons, first of all we have to create one list. So we are going to create one enum list of gender, and inside that we will specify male, female, and the third one is prefer not to say. Okay, to say. Now there should be no space between this, so we have to use some underscore to separate them. Now what we are going to do, we are going to create one variable of this gender inside our app state. So gender is equal to, now we will by default we can specify some value also, or we can specify some we can make it null also. So we are going to create one. Now for that we are going to use list style, and inside this we will give some leading text that will be male for first. Now we can add some in title we can give the text male, and in leading we can use the radio button. So just cut it from here and paste inside this. Now here we can use the radio button. Now inside this radio button, what we are going to do, we are going to specify the value, and that will be by default gender dot okay gender dot male. Now the group is gender. Now also we have to specify the on change. Now here we have to use this gender value, and inside this we're going to use set state. And now this this dot gender should be equal to the value. So similarly we can create multiple list style. So just copy it from here. As we have defined 3 values inside the gender enum, so we are going to create 3. Okay, now nothing else we have to do. Okay, that's done. Now we have the title we haven't specified. Okay, we can change it from here, female. Now here we are going to use prefer not to stay. Not to say. Okay, just remove it from here. Okay, P was capital, that's why we were getting that error. Now we will change this text as prefer not to say. Now as in this gender we have specified in this gender we have specified the gender dot male, so it by default it will be checked, or we can say it will be we are having some error. We will see. We haven't imported anything. By default it's now just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see here we are having 3 radio buttons. We can select any of this. We can select any one at a time, not 2 or not multiple one like we can do in checkbox like this. So this was all about the radio buttons and checkbox. So thank you and have a nice day.